How's it going, everybody? My name is Magnum Martel, and please enjoy this glorious footage of various games in this video that are all in every conceivable way superior to Fortnite. It's no secret that I absolutely detest Fortnite and the people that it made rich and famous. It's no secret at all, but today we're going to talk about some controversy involving that pile of shit show game, involving none other than Faze Jarvis and Ninja. This is so big right now. This is so big that CNN, the communist news network, actually covered it. I'm not kidding you. This is so big that fucking CNN covered it. I mean, I don't know if it was a slow news day or if they just felt like covering it because they like to shit on Fortnite. I mean, who doesn't love to shit on Fortnite? I love shitting on Fortnite. It sucks. That's an absolute objective fact that if you argue with, I am going to just completely ignore any point you make. That's not the point. Faze Jarvis was banned from Fortnite for cheating, and Epic Games explains the decision. Alright, before we even jump into this, I want to start off by saying, he's a Faze kid. Okay? Faze. Faze is basically the new KSI, in that they are a bunch of competitive players that everybody puts in their usernames these days for some ungodly fucking reason. I mean, I'm going to be honest, if I jump into a game and I see someone with Faze in their name, I immediately assume that they are just going to be the most toxic, asinine individual in the match, and I'd say 10 out of 11 times, they are. Yeah. Yeah. Usually they're all found together anyway, so it's pretty easy to actually avoid them. But, Fortnite Battle Royale developers Epic Games have released an official statement regarding the ban they recently levied against Faze Clan content creator Jarvis Kyle. Okay, and before we go on here, I just want to say, look at this kid's face. Look at this face and that haircut. Look at the fro. You know, my grandfather used to say that you can tell a lot about a man just by looking at his face and the way he keeps his hair. Where he got that teaching, I don't know. He never explained to me what it meant, but my grandfather was a pretty damn good judge of character. Me, not so much. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the judgment I'm passing is not positive just looking at that face. I mean, I wouldn't pass positive judgment looking at my own face, but it's not really the point. I'm just saying, if you look like that and you're a Faze kid, the judgment I am passing upon you is not positive. And that hair, holy crap. I get the hair example. My grandfather was very particular about hair. I don't understand why, but you know what? He was a wise man, so I've come to just accept the sagely advice he used to give me. Before I continue on, I just want to point out the fact that this kid is a multi-millionaire. Okay? Just want to make that clear. He's a competitive pro. The biggest story that has dominated all of the headlines in the world of Fortnite recently is that Jarvis is getting permanently banned from playing Fortnite ever again. The news broke when the Faze star himself announced it in an emotional video. I'm going to be honest, I don't have to watch this video to know that the emotion isn't because he's getting banned from this terrible game. The emotion is because he's going to be losing the thing that brings him millions of big bucks. I don't blame him. I'm not judging him for that. If I was making millions playing one terrible, god-awful game, and I was banned for life permanently, I wouldn't be happy about it. I'd probably cry myself. I'm not going to judge the kid for that. In fact, I know I'd cry. In fact, I'd probably do something stupid and say a lot of dumb things. More so than I already do. Let's carry on. Where was I? Oh yeah. Published on November 3rd, explaining that he had been punished for using aimbot hacks in public matches and making videos from the gameplay. So my understanding of this is that he had been making videos of him using aimbot and cheats in public matches, saying, hey, if you guys like this stuff, I'll make more of it. That's a big no-no, especially for a competitive pro. That's a big no-no. You can't do that, Jarvis. I don't give a flying fuck who you are. You don't do that. If you go into a match where it's just you and a couple of your friends fucking around and you're using hacks for a giggle, making a couple jokes. That's perfectly fine. You're in a private match. It's just you and the people that you invite to that match having a good time. I can't judge anyone for doing that. I've done that. I'm not going to sit there and say that you're an asshole if you do it in a private match where it's just you and your friends. Or even your viewers that you invite in and they know what you're doing. That's fine. I don't think Fortnite even has a private match feature, come to think of it. I don't know. I played it once for 3 hours and I've never touched it since. So, I mean, hey, that's just me. Since then, his ban has been the topic of widespread discussion in the Fortnite community and has gotten enough attention to where Epic Games themselves commented about it. And then there's Banks explains why Jarvis' ban is, quote, fucking ridiculous. I think that's one of his teammates. In statements they made to both The Sun and TMZ, the developers stood by their decision and explained why they weren't considering revitalizing it. Thank you, Epic Games, as much as I hate you, you shit show of a company, and with your terrible launcher, you greedy fucks. I respect your decision on this, and I agree with it. Make more decisions like that, and I will have respect for you again. We have a zero-tolerance policy for the usage of cheap software, an Epic Games spokesperson told The Sun and TMZ. When people use aimbots or other cheat technologies to gain an unfair advantage, they ruin games for other people who are playing fairly. I can't argue with that logic. I can't. I can't fucking argue with that at all. In fact, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. I have played against cheaters. I have played against people who cheat in public matches. I have played with people who cheat in public matches. And if I see someone cheating, you bet your ass I'm going to report them and ban them. I have a friend I went to high school with, former friend I should say, who will never speak to me again because I got him banned from playing a game he likes because I caught him cheating. And by I caught him cheating, I mean I walked into his house. His mother let me in. We were 17 when this happened. I'm not even kidding you. This is when we were kids. I walked into his house. I went up to his bedroom. He was sitting there. He was playing. Oh, God, I can't even remember what the hell it was. But I watched him cheating. And he explained to me the finer points of how to make the cheats actually work. You know what I did when I got home? I reported his ass. And I wasn't the only one who reported him. 3 other people we play with, I told them about it, and they reported him too. Lo and behold, he got banned the next day. Jarvis is very much a household name in the Fortnite community. God, I can't even talk. Having a massive presence on Twitter, 174,700 plus followers, YouTube of 2.5 million subscribers, and Twitch of 576,232 followers. So permanently banning him from playing the game would undoubtedly show everyone that Epic means business. And you know what? Good. The decision to ban him permanently has created a divide in the opinion of the community. While almost everyone seems to agree that his actions do warrant punishment, many feel the permanent ban may have been a bit too much. Oh, boo fucking who. For someone who's never been an offender before, and is clearly apologetic and remorseful. I'm willing to bet you that if he weren't a top-level creator, he probably wouldn't be apologetic and remorseful. I'm just taking a shot in the dark, but I'm willing to bet that he wouldn't be if it wasn't for the fact that he'd be losing his millions of dollars. He'd probably be like, ha ha ha, they banned me. I'll just make a new account. They won't know it's me. In fact, he probably could do that. He could probably just make a new account and start making new content. Sure, in the past, people who have done that thing, when they've been labeled as a no-no and permanently banned, get banned again. But you know, that's what happens when you cheat, Jarvis. That's what happens when you run the risk of cheating. It's pretty sad that I, a 24-year-old man, have to tell you not to be a dick and cheat when you're a fucking competitive professional. Grow the fuck up. Faze co-founder Ricky Banks and Mixer star Tyler Belvins, that would be Ninja and... No, well, now I know who created Faze. I didn't know that until now. Have been among the big names to express their support of Jarvis, and I'm going to cover them in another video real quick after this one. Don't worry, because I have some things to say about specifically Ninja that are way more than nasty. I'm not even going to be nice about it. So keep an eye out for that, because that's going to be up right after this. I'm just uploading both of these videos today, not fucking around. And believe that he should be given a second chance from Epic. I disagree. XQC calls out Epic for the double standards over Jarvis's ban. You know what? I'll cover that too. I don't know what that is. Many have said this ban should be rescinded after a certain period of time. Comparing this to the situation involving controversial pro players, excuse me, I had a burp coming and it fucked up my English. XXIF and Ronaldo, who were caught teaming during the World Cup qualifiers, given only a 2-week suspension, allowing them to return just in time to qualify. Okay, yeah. I'll agree with that. That does seem to have a double standard. But you guys are supporting that double standard by wanting him to not be permanently banned. However, it seems that Epic's take on the offense of using an actual in-game hacks is more seriously than teaming, regardless of the type of matches the cheating occurred in, which would explain the drastic penalty between the two punishments. Okay, I can understand letting it go if it was a private match. Like I said at the beginning, that would not bother me. I could not be mad about that. I would not say he needs to be banned for that. But it wasn't. It was public matches. He was going to control and be a dick, and that's not okay. You don't do that, Jarvis, and you deserved your punishment, plain and simple. And you know what? I have a feeling that before this is over, Epic Games is probably going to either rescind the ban and do what these people want, because let's face it, these big companies, they listen to these competitive pros. We know there's some dick sucking going on behind the scenes for special treatment. Everybody knows that. It's common knowledge by now that if you're a big creator with millions of followers, these companies give you special treatment. So when you fuck up too many times that they finally start taking it seriously. But considering this is a first offense, I fully expect in a week or two it'll blow over, he'll get his account back. Or, more than likely, he'll make a new account, just not be allowed on the competitive circuit anymore, and he'll just go back to making Fortnite videos. You know what? Whatever. This is big news, and I wanted to cover it because I wanted to get my opinion out there on this. My opinion is that if you're cheating, go fuck yourself. If you're going to cheat in a public match and ruin the game for other players, you deserve to be banned. Permanently banned, first time you do it, no exceptions, go fuck yourself. You're an asshole. And you know what, Faze? That's what you are. Banks, Jarvis, you Faze people, I can't stand any of you. I see the fucking kids who take your name in matches all the time when I'm playing games like Siege and fucking Overwatch and Dead by Daylight, whatever the hell it is I'm playing. I see you people all the time, and it irritates the hell out of me. Because you're always a bunch of teaming dicks who play toxic, or you cheat. And you know, this has much bigger ramifications. If he was doing this in public matches, who's to say he wasn't doing it in pro matches? Who's to say? I mean, maybe there's proof that he wasn't, but we don't know that at this time. And you know what? I'd like someone to look into that. Internally. Epic. But alright, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave a link in the description to this article. I'm about to go work on part 2 of this video, where I talk about Ricky Banks. Seriously, Ricky Banks. What a fucking name. And Ninja deciding that they want to support special treatment. So keep an eye out for that in the next. Hey everybody, it's Magnum here. I just wanted to let you know that if you like the background footage in this video, I recorded it myself. I edited it together myself, and it's publicly available over on my sibling channel, Black Air Productions. Over there, I use that channel for a lot of passion projects and side things that won't be appearing here on the main channel, but I also have a playlist dedicated to all of my background footage. I take the time to record all of my background footage myself, cut it, clip it together, and make sure it looks nice and neat. And I'm aware, well aware in fact, that a lot of creators lack the ability to do that and have their own stock footage. So, I created a playlist over on that channel where any and all of my stock footage can be found. I usually upload the stock footage itself a day or two after the video in which it first appeared comes out. So, to anyone who's interested and wants some easy, simple, generic stock footage of some regular-ass gameplay of various games, it's available over there. The only thing that I ask is that I, on my Magnum Martel or my Black Air Productions channel, be credited as where the footage came from. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later.